And today we're talking about subtracting all or zero. So we're going to be looking at problems here that talk about taking everything away or taking none of it away. So, what happens when you subtract 0 from a number? That's the essential question. Sophia, what do you think is going to happen when we subtract 0?
I think it's just 0.
If I have 5 pieces of candy and I take away 0 of them, how many pieces of candy will I have left? I'd still have them all, right? Yeah. So, remember, as I'm writing on the screen, if I'm writing, you're writing, okay? Here we go. Use counters to show the problem. Draw the counters and write the numbers. Let's read the first problem. It says, 4 toys are on the shelf. So let's draw our 4 toys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go ahead and draw your 4 toys on the shelf. Draw the 4 circles. Make sure you guys are muted unless I call on you.
Miss Prince,
Yes?
can we use our crayons to color them?
I would like you to use a pencil, just like me.
Okay.
Okay, because that's what I'm going to ask you to use on your test. So 4 toys are on the shelf, 0 toys are taken off. So 0 toys are taking off. How many toys are on the shelf now? So if I have 4 on the shelf, and I take away 0 of them, how many toys are going to be left on the shelf? Alakai.
Yeah.
If I have 4 toys on the shelf, and I take away none of them, how many are still on the shelf? If I didn't take any of them, are they still all there? Alakai? Liam, go ahead and help Alakai out. If I have 4 toys, and I don't take any of them, I'm not taking any of them, how many are still there? Liam?
4.
Good job, 4. So I started with 4. So down here, I want you to write the number 4. Take away or subtract 0 because I didn't take any away. So I'm going to put a 0. Now, Alakai said that if I didn't take any away, I still have 4. So my answer or my total is going to be 4. Go ahead and show me that in your book with the raise hand button to let me know. Go ahead and use the raise hand button to let me know. Thanks, Liam. Thanks, Xander. 4, take away 0, still equals 4. All right, next box. Here's the next question. It says, 4 toys are on the shelf. So we're going to draw our 4 toys again. Jose, this next question's for you, so be ready. 4 toys are on the shelf. 4 toys are taken off. So the way I'm going to show that is by crossing them out. If I'm taking them away, I'm going to cross them out. So 4 toys are taken off. 1, 2, 3, 4. I took away 4. Now, Jose, if I took away 4, how many toys are still on the shelf?
0.
0. So this time, I started with 4 again. But this time, I took away 4. Do you see how I crossed them out? So I took away 4. Now, Jose says I don't have any left. So I have, oops. So now, I have 0, 0 left. Okay, before we move on, I'm going to be calling on students to read one of these equations, okay? So get ready if I call on you. Kaya, will you please read me this equation?
Four minus 0 is 4.
Good job. Nice job, Kaya. All right. Sophia, will you please read me this equation?
Four taken away 4 is 0.
Good job. All right. We are going to the next page. This is page 106. Can you make sure you're there? Okay, I'm going to put all hands down so that I can call on some students. Here we go. Model and draw. When you subtract 0, how many are left? So, we have 5 frogs here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're starting with the biggest number, which is 5. We're subtracting 0. We're not taking away any frogs. 5 minus 0. So if I don't take anything away, Xander, what is my answer going to be if I don't take any frogs away?
5 minus 0 equals 5.
Excellent. Good job. All right. We're on to the next frog page. Make sure you guys are following along. Zayden, when you subtract all, how many are left over? We have 5 to start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But look, they all jumped off the log. So we're going to take away 5 frogs. How many are left over now, Zayden?
What? I couldn't hear you. You were glitchy.
Oh, okay. So, Zayden, they want to know, if we subtract all, how many are left? I start with 5. We take away all of them. So that's take away 5. How many are left over?
0.
0. So go ahead and fill that part in on your page, boys and girls. Give you a couple seconds. How about a raise hand button if you guys are on the same problem as I am? If you guys are staying right on track with me, use the raise hand button. Thanks, Xander. Thanks, Liam. Thanks, Jose. Alakai, make sure you're right on track. Thanks, Zayden. Thanks, Sophia. Thanks, Jose. Okay. Use the picture to complete the subtraction sentence. So, before we even start filling this in, boys and girls, we have to look at what they already gave us. So right now it says, that's the mystery part. Take away 0 equals So first thing we're going to do is figure out the number we're starting with. How many frogs do we start with, Sophia?
2.
2. There's 2 frogs here, so we're going to put a 2. Now they're already telling us that we're taking away 0. So Sophia, 2 minus 0. How many frogs are going to be left over?
2.
2. We didn't take any away, so we still have 2. All right. Let's go to the next problem. Ooh, these ones are jumping off. So, Alakai, how many frogs are jumping off right now?
What?
Look really closely. I see a frog here and a frog here.
There's 2?
Yep, there's 2 frogs. So when we subtract, we start with the biggest number. That's the biggest number. I see 2 frogs. So we're starting with 2. But Alakai says that 2 frogs jumped off. So how many do we take away, Alakai?
Two.
2. And then the problem right here says we should have 0 left over. And that's true. There aren't any frogs left over on the log. So 2 subtract 2 equals 0. All right. This time, it's saying, take away, equals 0. So, if we're ending with 0, if our total at the very end is 0, that means they took all of them away. So let's see how many we're starting with and how many we're taking away. Xander, will you let me know how many frogs are here?
Five.
6 frogs. But they're all jumping off of the log. So how many do we take away, Xander?
No. My foot.
6. So we had 6 frogs to start with, but then we took all the frogs away. They all jumped off, so now we have 0. Liam, you're doing this problem. Liam, what number are we starting with?
Let me count really quick.
Okay.
7.
Can I have you count one more time? 6. Now, take a look at the picture. Are any of them jumping off of the log?
No.
No, so that's why we're taking away 0. So how many are left over, Liam?
6.
6. Nice job. All right. Can I have you guys check that you're muted, please? Alakai, mute. Okay. Kaya. Kaya, can you tell me how many frogs are on the log? Can you say 4? How many are jumping off of the log, Kaya?
4.
Are any of them jumping off right here?
No.
No, so how many jumped off?
0.
0. So 4 take away 0. How many are left over?
4.
4. Yeah, we didn't take any away. That's why we said take away 0. All right, last problem on here. This is for Jose. Jose, how many frogs do we have to start with?
3.
Can I have you count again?
4.
4. Now, how many are jumping off of there, Jose?
2.
So this guy jumped, this guy's jumping, this guy's jumping, this guy's jumping. They all jumped off of the log. So how many jumped off?
4.
4. All of them jumped off. 4, take away 4. Jose, how many are left on the log if they all jumped?
0.
0. Awesome job. Okay, pencil down, quick break. And I think the wheel spun on Alakai, is that right?
Wait. It didn't spin out.
Okay, Alakai, you get to choose. I'm going to make sure everyone's muted. Thank you. Zayden, make sure you're muted. Okay, Alakai, do you know which Go Noodle you want for our break?
I want the
107. Give you about 10 seconds to make sure you're ready with a pencil. Remember, if I'm writing on the board, you're writing in your book. Four, 3, 2, 1, 0. I'm going to put all hands down, and then I'm going to call on students. All right. This says, use repeated reasoning. Complete the subtraction sentence. Okay, we start with 1 squirrel. 0 squirrels jumped off of the branch. How many squirrels are left over? We still have our 1 squirrel. So 1 take away 0 equals 1. Let's go to this problem. All of these squirrels are jumping off, so we need to figure out how many we started with. So, Alakai, how many did we start with?
6.
6. So, this problem, we need to be super careful with because they wrote it in a different order. This one is saying, equals 6 minus 6. So, we start with 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But it wants to know how many are left over after we take away 6 from 6. So, Alakai, they all jumped off. How many are left over?
6.
We have 6. They all jumped off. How many are left up here, right here?
1.
I don't see any squirrels left up here. How many squirrels are left up here?
0.
0. So this says 0 is 6 minus 6. Is that true? Alakai, is that true?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, watch what I do. We're going to skip a couple of these, boys and girls. If I cross them out, I want you to cross them out too. Okay, we're going to go to this problem here. Number 10. It says a 10 right here. Okay, problem number 10 is for Liam. Liam, I want you to look at the picture and decide what the answer is. Read the whole equation.
One minus 1 equals 0.
Great job, Liam. Okay, we're skipping 12, and we're skipping 16, and 9. So if I cross them out in your book. We're going to problem 11. 11. Jose, will you read problem 11 and tell me the answer?
What? 7.
Right here. Right here.
3 equals 0. Yes. Minus 0.
Oh, can you tell me this
Great.
symbol right here?
Equals
Jose, 3 minus 0. Your turn.
3 minus 0 equals 3.
3. Yep, we didn't take any away. We have 3 up here. We don't take anything away, so we still have 3. Okay, problem 13. Xander, please read me problem 13.
7 minus 0 equals 7.
Good job. Xander, can you tell the class how you knew this was a 0? How did you know to put a 0 right there?
Because 7 equals 7.
That's true. So, Xander, I'm going to help you out. Did you know to put a 0 here because when we had our leftover, we saw that our leftover was the same number that we started with?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if we have 7 and we take away 0, we should have 7 left over still because we didn't take anything away. Nice job. Okay, 14. 14. Sophia, go ahead and read problem 14.
8 take away 8 is 0.
Good job. Good job. We started with 8. Then we took all 8 of those away, so we don't have anything left. So we have 0. Okay, we have 2 more problems. Okay. Ooh. Choose numbers to complete the subtraction sentence. So this is what I'm going to do. I am going to put the first number here, and you need to figure out what goes in the next blank, okay? So, I'm going to put a 9 here. Now, it's your job to figure out what goes here so that the problem makes sense and equals 0. So, go ahead and solve this problem, then use the raise hand button when you're ready. Right now it says 9 take away equals 0. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Keela, what number is going to go right here?
I don't know what page you're on.
107. Look here. 107.
Oh, no. 107.
So I'm starting with 9. I need to take away something, and then what I'll have left with is 0. So what am I going to take away?
0.
If I take away 0, 9 take away 0, I'm going to still have 9. I need to figure out what I'm taking away so that at the very end I have 0 left over. Zayden.
Okay.
Are you there, Zayden? Oh, Zayden's not on anymore. Kaya, can you help me figure this out? I'm starting with 9. I take away something, and now I have nothing left over. So how many did I take away? I'll draw them right here, okay? Ready? Okay, here's my 9 cookies. I'm taking some of them away. And now I have 0 left over. So how many did I take away?
9.
9. Yeah, I took all of them away. So we have 9 take away 9 equals 0. Good job, Kaya.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, now watch what I do to this problem. This problem is for Liam. This problem is for you, so be ready. This part's a mystery, but I'm taking away 7. Now I have 0 left over. So how many did I start with, Liam?
7.
How do you know that it's 7?
Because if you do a 7, it equals 0.
Perfect. Excellent job, Liam. So Liam knew this was a 7 because if I take away 7 of them, I'm going to have 0 left over. The only way that can happen is if I started with 7. Excellent job, Liam. All right. Let me show you what you're going to be working on with Miss Cheatham tomorrow. So you guys go ahead and put your books away, put your pencil away, and look at the screen. So tomorrow, tomorrow, you are going to be doing this page with Miss Cheatham. This is page 108. Do not work on this page right now. This is for when Miss Cheatham works with you. Then, you guys have 2 pages of homework. Okay, we need to have a little chat about how that went because I had her record that meeting and I watched it. And I just have a little bit of things to talk to you guys about. So this is homework. She is to read these to you, but you need to do the work on your own. If you have questions, you need to use the raise hand button. You have this page of homework, and you have this page of homework. So page 109 and page 110. Those are not to be brought back to the school today, but you guys do have 3 other assignments that you need to turn in. You need to turn in pages 91, 92, 97, 98, 103, 104. The reason you guys have so many pages to turn in is because we didn't have packet pickup last week. So make sure you have all of those pages turned in. There's 6 pages there. Okay? Make sure you turn in all of that stuff. Okay, so for this last bit, we're going to have a conversation about how we behave in Miss Cheatham's Zooms. So, make sure everything is put away and then show me that you're ready with a raise hand so we can have our talk. Okay, show me you're ready. You shouldn't have your Go Math book out anymore. It should all be put away. Okay, so I went and watched the video because she recorded the class that you guys had for math yesterday. And I noticed that a lot of kids were unmuting while she was talking. They weren't on the same page as her. And kids were playing with things during class that they shouldn't have been playing with. So I want to ask you guys, do we bring any toys to class on Zoom?
No.
Nope, we don't bring any toys to class. Should we be playing with an Alexa machine?
No.
Nope, we shouldn't be playing with an Alexa machine. Should we be eating food during Zoom?
No.
Okay, those are 3 things that I'm noticing when you guys are with Miss Cheatham. I know you guys don't do it with me, but you guys need to know that you cannot do that in Miss Cheatham's class either. Do you guys understand? Okay, I know that she's been writing names down of students that are not following directions, and if those come back to me, I have to have a conversation with your parent about it, about showing respect on Zoom. I don't want to have to do that, so can you guys pinky promise me that we're going to keep showing respect?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you so much. Okay, you guys have a little break again until writing, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave the meeting up until writing class. What I would like for you to do is make sure that if you are hungry right now or you need to use the restroom, that you go do it right now. Don't log out of your meeting, but you're going to turn video off, microphone muted. Keela, do you have a question?
What time do we get back on?
Good question. You get back on at 11 o'clock.
Okay.
11 o'clock. So right now is a really good time to use the restroom. I'm going to put a storyline online on the screen, so if you already took care of business and you're just waiting and you just want this time to relax, you can watch the book that I put up on the screen, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Thank you guys for working so hard. I feel like you guys understood this chapter really, really well, so that makes me really happy about that. So go take care of what you need to take care of, and then we'll come back for writing. So don't leave the meeting. Just so go ahead and turn your video off and microphone mute.